It's a long journey, but relatively safe once we're clear of the jungle. The Kalgurans keep the road pretty secure. Shall we?
Doriani has one piece of an ancient weapon that can control corruption. The other 3 pieces lie somewhere in the countless islands of the Karui archipelago. But their current leader is distrustful of outsiders. He would never give us passage. Our only path forward lies through Kingsmarch. Perhaps there we shall find a ship and crew brave enough to take us where we need to go.
We're here. Guess it's time to wake up.
This is it? This is Kingsmarch? Science and civilization must have never recovered.
Your time was different, yes. But don't discount the Kalgurans just yet. They have potential.
We shall see.
Did Alva come this way?
She has gone ahead to meet her local contacts.
We will need a vessel to navigate the archipelago. We must begin our search to locate the pieces of the weapon.
Try not to bicker too much while I'm gone, will you? Where are we headed first?
We know the pieces of the weapon radiate intense, latent corruption. The more dangerous an island is, the more likely it is to contain a piece of it.
It is crucial that we find a captain with in-depth knowledge of the local area. Then we will stand a better chance of finding what we seek. How can I be of aid? Doriani sees the world through a different lens. You must remember that he is of a bygone era.
I can hear you, you know.
Indeed.
And of what era are you, exactly?
Older still. I have seen many civilizations rise and fall.
You are both equally questionable.
It is a strange feeling meeting someone so gifted in sciences I unintentionally brought to the world. All of Val technology and advancements derived from my ultimate mistake.
You call the beast a mistake? On this I do not agree. The gods were nothing but monstrous tyrants. The power of corruption allowed humanity to seize back control of their destiny.
And what did you do with that control? In your experiments, I saw death, dismemberment, a living nightmare.
A means to an end. They were all willing sacrifices.
That is somehow even more frightening. The zealotry, the fervor. I've seen it all too often. A kind of madness, seemingly fundamental to mankind.
Perhaps, but it was their choice to make. They gave themselves in the hopes of saving our people. My only regret is that I failed.
Oh, to bear but one regret.
Regrets are useless. We have to move forward. Best you both try to as well.
Do whatever it takes.
Is this the friend you mentioned?
Ah, there you are. This is my contact, Rog, a trader with a keen eye for valuable artifacts.
We're looking for something that can only be found on the most dangerous islands.
Kalguran merchant vessels don't intentionally seek out danger. However, there is one captain who may be up to the task. Name's Makoru. I'll set up an account for you, but for now, here's your charter. Take it to her. I've no doubt she'll accept.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. Do be careful out there.
Come visit my shop sometime.
The name's Tuji. I'm the harbour master around here. Welcome to our fair little town.
You have a vessel charter, I see.
Yes. Where can I find Makoru?
Just out on the pier. It's the only ship on the dock right now. Before you go, perhaps I can ask a favour. See, King's March trade has seen better days. Ships go out, and they don't come back. And that kind of shite is bad for business.
The water is not my home. But what do you need?
A local island we call Journey's End is spewing out blasted fog all over the sea, as thick as mud. The Karui know all about it, but won't seem to touch it. Something has to be done.
How can we get there?
Makoru can do it. She's Karui and grew up on these waters. If anyone can get you there, it's her, no doubt.
I could do without the attention.
Hail. The name's Welcome to
Yes.
just out on the pier. I'm not a tour guide. This here's the harbour. Got an harbour concern? That's me. For all other concerns, best ask someone else.
Short and sweet. Fair enough.
Don't take it personal. We got a lot of people coming and going here. I lost count of all the ones that rub me the wrong way. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me. I used to believe a whole load of bollocks about honour and tradition. We do this not for ourselves, but for our children. The words were hollow, but the intent was good. It really is all about making a better world for those that will follow us.
So you do all this for new generations?
Yeah, something like that.
Things are never this simple. Go on.
Quite worldly, aren't you? The situation back in Kalgur made the prospect of raid class a little more appealing than otherwise it would have been.
A strange choice for a new home. What happened?
Oh, you know, the usual things that make good folk run to the ends of the world. Water under the bridge now. No sense poking a hornet's nest. The big man's resolved to leave us alone, so long as we keep sending back vile artifacts. Or whatever else is our desires. Anytime.
Oh, hello. Yes, I'm Ange, a marketeer. Oh gosh, where are my notes? I'm terrible at introductions. Never mind.
Don't worry. I don't do well at introductions either.
Oh, thank goodness. A kindred spirit. I've been in Kingsmarch for many years, watching and waiting for my time to shine. Picked up a thing or two from Rog and Faustus, rest his soul. And a little life advice from Tujin, I guess. If you need to get your hands on something, or get something off your hands, just ask. I'll take a small fee. Not much at all, really. But, first order of business, we need somewhere to set up a sort of base of operations. A hideout, you might say, to ship goods to and from. I'll keep it all spick and span, don't worry. Just keep an eye out for a suitable location. Somewhere out of sight, off the beaten track, if you get my drift. Oh, hello. Yes, I'm... Oh gosh.
Don't worry.
Oh, I've been picked up, and if you need, I'll take a spot. A hideout. I'll keep it somewhere.
What became of this Faustus you mentioned?
Well, he's dead. That's the short of it. Died of natural causes, they say, but I'm not so sure. He left Kingsmarch around a decade ago. No one was entirely sure where he went. But when he got back, gosh, he really had changed. He'd both softened and hardened. You never quite knew what you'd get. But I could tell it was caused by fear.
Just sounds like another grumpy old man.
Oh yes, very grumpy. I asked him once. It took all my courage to do so. What happened to you, Faustus? Where did you go? I asked. He looked me dead in the eye. I still remember the look he had on his face. He was looking at me, but also through me, like he was somewhere else, reliving something. He said nothing, got up and left. They found his body later that night on the dock. Under his coat, he was clutching a small vial artifact. I heard he held it so tightly his hands were bloody. All very strange. He helped me with my self-confidence. Well, at least he tried to. He got me blind drunk singing songs with the local crews here in the tavern.
Getting drunk is no solution to a problem.
Yes, it is a bit of a worry. Since then, for some reason, people have been more friendly towards me. Aren't people awfully strange?
They certainly
Come visit my
are.
shop sometime.
I'll post it right away. Hail.
Not here.
Hail. Oh, King's March. It's what we Kalgurans call this little port town of ours, and also the region round it.
King's March. You answer to some sort of king then?
All this has been authorised by the King, and we certainly pay enough taxes that we can never forget that. But we're quite far from home. We're mostly left to our own devices. Oh, except for the King's Hand. He spends a season here each year to make sure we're on the up and up. There is no greater concentration of loyal followers of the King than here in King's March. Know what I mean, friend?
I'm not your friend, Kalguran.
Oh, okay then. What is it you want to know about us?
Just tell me your roles, so I can understand how this place functions.
Well, most Kalgurans here on Rayclast are in various guilds. I'm in the Meridian Free Traders, the trade guild that owns the charter for King's March. You can't beat our logistics. Danik is in the Artificers Guild these days. Tujan's a freelance harbour master, but he stays close. You've got to keep the family together, you know. The wife's the only one still carrying on our grand quest. I sure do miss her, but she always comes back soon enough. On an unrelated note, the King's Hand is due to return to Kalgur any day now. Take care if you see him around. This shop is my pride and joy. I've been dreaming of running my own place since my younger days, even though that was impossible back home.
What brought you here?
There are a limited number of merchant licenses, all owned by wealthy families. New licenses only come up every few years, but I could never afford one back in Kalgur. I've fallen on better times here in Rayclast, you might say. So here I am. I was never one for grand quests, always preferred sorting logistics from the back, but I'm glad I'm here. I'd never have had my children, or built all this. The wife says I'm the real hero because I have a business and support my family. She might just be buttering me up, but I still take it to heart. The grand quest that brought me here? Oh no, that's a long story. I couldn't possibly. Oh, my Gwenna never did feel quite comfortable here. She spends much of her time off continuing our adventure. Doesn't have anything to do with the King's Hand being in town this year.
It's how I'd live if I was here.
Good day. Have a good day.
Welcome to King's...
I know that kind of fake smile. No need for blustering introductions. I'm not here to make friends.
It's not entirely fake. I'm just getting tired as the years wear on, you know?
Such is the way of things.
So it is. Well, I'm the smith here, as you can tell. If you need anything, let me know.
I will.
This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Rayclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
I suppose I've seen worse.
To be fair, we did have local help. The king commissioned this port for trade after we'd been operating it as an outpost for many years. We ourselves would like to investigate the remnants of our own culture, but he is very interested in Vaal artifacts.
A mistake men of power often seem to repeat. What's his goal?
Your guess is as good as mine. King's March is actually our second attempt at settling on Rayclast. Our first expedition, thousands of years back, was mysteriously lost.
Really? Are you sure?
That's why we came here 20 years ago, to find out. We also sought the artifact of power our forebears brought with them to Rayclast. It has become my life's work, the search for the Triskelion flame. The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent.
That sounds like our fable of the runic triquetra. If it was actually real, it would make a tremendous difference.
My thoughts exactly. I still intend to get out there. I just get bogged down by the work of running King's March.
Life is too short to live it passively.
One day there will be a glorious return. One day we Grand Four will finish our quest and perhaps do a little saving of this fair Rayclast. Yes, one day. Soon. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark and blades to bite deeper.
I've never seen runes with such power. Can they really do all that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. We've had 20 years on Rayclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
That speaks to deeper mysteries in your nature. You sure?
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you. And these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth.
Come visit my shop sometime.
Farewell.
can't do that here. Not bad. I might just stay for a while.
Can I help? Yes?
Watch your step, eh? Slip overboard and you're on your own. I'm Kanu, first mate of the Aurora May. If you're looking for a ship, best speak to the boss, Makoru. And mind your manners while you're at it.
You're a boisterous one, but your smile seems kind.
My nana always said, a smile speaks 1,000 words. Pleased to meet you, my lady. My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
Home is wherever you find yourself.
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose. Be safe.
Welcome aboard. I'm Makoru, captain of the Aurora May.
I've got a paper thing, a charter.
Then the hard work is done. We are at your service. We can take you wherever you need, places other captains would never dream of going. Your business is your business. Now, we can set sail whenever you like. That's Lesson Island and more an active volcano. There's a swarm of deadly little things that make their home in the warrens further inland. We call them the kinfolk.
People who live off the land. Maybe I'll fit in.
They're feisty little buggers. They'll swarm you and eat the flesh off your bones while you're still screaming.
Guess not.
It's really their tyrant I'm worried about. Reports say he's getting bigger and bigger every time he's spotted. But sure, we can take you there, I guess. The first thing that grinning lot of fools did when they got here was build their enclave. The Twilight Order, they call themselves. Spend most of their time brainwashing anyone who will listen. And they've even got a decent chunk of Karui converted to their cause, whatever it may be. Bigger chunk of us can't stand them, though, myself included.
Genuinely sounds like an awful place.
I just think it's a dangerous game they're playing. Religion always is. I suppose we can visit them if you like, but I doubt it'll be very helpful. For generations, the Isle of Shrikes was used for a coming-of-age trial for several tribes. Young Karui tried to sneak onto the rocks, climb the cliffs and take the eggs of the shrikes that nest there. The eggs are a valuable delicacy that many Karui would pay through the nose for. In recent years, though, the trial became far more deadly. The things that nest there, they are vile things.
I'm not scared. I've faced many a creature.
It's not really the type of island outsiders should be trespassing on. But let's do it anyway. That island has been shrouded in mist for generations, even since before the Vaal Empire. The tale told by our Hatungo goes, if the mists part and the island shows itself, you will be compelled to land on its shores. You'll claim to hear the voices or see the visions of loved ones, or of your gods, or whatever else is dear to you. If we go there, there's a real chance the ship will never return.
Don't fear the myth you hear. Fear the reality you see.
Well, what could possibly go wrong? We've arrived. Talamoana. I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the trade guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
Well done. It can't have been easy.
Thank you. But my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together. They don't talk very much about their homeland, and well, I'm definitely not allowed to sail there.
That seems oddly cruel. For what reason?
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's just part of their culture. First, someone has to immortalize my family's triumphs into an epic poem. Then, it must be told at their royal court before their king. This sort of custom is not too different from Karui oral traditions, but it's a tricky situation for me. I am no longer part of my tribe, so I have no family to immortalize in song. Tujin suggested that we could be family, but he was drunk at the time. I don't know what to make of the Kalguran king. I've only heard whispers, rumors.
A monarch with secrets. Typical.
Well, they say he's a bit obsessed with Vaal artifacts. But something tells me this is quite a concern for the Kalgurans. I've noticed certain types of Vaal devices seem to up and disappear before being loaded onto ships headed for Kalgur.
Let the coward come and find what he wants himself, then.
If you mention this, they will deny it. Just like they did when I asked. And just like I will deny ever telling you this. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now. One that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Rayclass in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
It's your life, not theirs. Live it how you choose.
Oh, I do. Can't you tell? Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that. I became a captain against the wishes of the Trade Guild Council. To lead a Kalguran ship, you must pass a test. I was given a makeshift crew and tasked with sailing a course in a certain amount of time. At the most dangerous point of the course, between two shallow reefs on a moonless night, our cargo of refined Verisium caught fire. It was set to explode at any moment.
Well, clearly you didn't explode. What did you do?
I was faced with a choice. Abandon ship or order some of the crew into the lethal smoke to put out the fire. At the cost of their own lives, no less. They say it's a rather horrible death, gasping for breath with burning lungs that no longer work. So I chose to put out the fire myself. That's just how I was raised.
You live to tell the tale, though, it seems.
Well, luckily for me, it was all fake. It was the main part of the test. The truth of it is, the candidate passes or fails depending on the votes of the crew aboard. I earned their loyalty by my choice. And many of them still follow me to this day, here on this ship. The council does not aid me in any way, but they also leave me to it. It's the best situation for now, until I show some true profit. Go well!
Ahoy! Land ahoy! Ah, we made it. Oh, okay then.
In my sights! Charge arrow! Patience! Need more time!
just like so many others. That's what greed buys you. time! Ready. I need more mana. Not much use on its own, but if I could find the rest of it... Stop! Don't come near the circle.
Freya Hartling? Is that you?
Yes, it is. How long have you been here?
longer than I can fathom.
How can we help you?
My boy, he's lost somewhere on the island, and with him, our trove of raw Verisium. It must be runesmithed into spikes.
Captain Grisham Hartlin.
I also fear for his fate.
Well then, best we find him. Danig can help with the Verisium. Now get your arse moving and look for the captain. I'll stay with Freya. Till
Please
next
hurry.
time.
I feel I could die at any moment. Oh, Cadogan, preserve me.
Hey, don't name him.
You must forgive me. This has been a nightmare.
Oh, of course. I can't even imagine. What's it been now? 4 years? We thought you made it to Kalgur with your shipment.
We crashed upon these unseen shoals. Oh, how I've missed home. I long to walk once more under the sun in those softly waving fields.
Softly waving fields? What part of Midgard are you from again?
Oh, my head. Oh, it aches.
Of course. I can't imagine what being out here this long does to the mind. Please don't strain yourself.
Yes, I think I'll rest now. I know very little of the fog, other than its malice. It drew us in and led us to our doom.
It is known to wreak havoc on the mind. Mirages, whispers, lies. Every captain I know has reported strange sightings in the fog over the years. It's only gotten worse of late.
Something's wrong out there with the world. Something's happening. I have to get out of here.
Speak for yourself. I do just fine on my own.
I just have to get out. It's been too long. All I remember is the horrible sound of our ship slamming against the rocks. I crawled through the sand in mist, beset by the cries of the dying. And when I opened, safe, but trapped.
No, don't look
A cage of safety.
Something about these Karui totems keeps the malice of the fog at bay.
Will this plan actually work?
Are you not familiar with the power of runes?
Verisium's the very foundation of Kalgur and rune work. We call it truth metal. As they say, what is runed becomes reality.
A metal born of the very stars themselves.
Danig would know more of the details, but if a skilled smith imprints the rune for deadly on a sword, that sword becomes, well, deadlier.
A type of magic.
Magic? It's not magic. It's science.
One and the same.
Please, hurry back.
Ahoy! You've been out here for so many years. How did you survive?
Shellfish, rainwater, and hope.
Remarkable.
Don't worry. I'll have you out of that cage in no time.
Now you're talking.
There were times I almost gave up.
Please don't cry. We're here. I remember your boy, Freya. Worked for us for a long while. Captain Hartland, a capable seafarer, well respected among his crew. Good drinker, too.
He's the apple of my eye.
Really? I thought you'd fallen out over the whole...
We're still family, and family is all that matters.
Aye, true enough.
Speak for yourself. I do just fine on my own.
Well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine? Freya Hartland?
Yes,
How
long
can we
my...
hide?
And it must
Captain
be...
Grisham.
I also
Well then, now
fear-
get... I'll stay with Freya.
These ancestral totems are a menace that remain from ancient days. They gather a cursed fog, and we cannot stop them or break them. If you come to this place and have any idea how to destroy them, please do. Tabakai, chieftain of the Tukohama tribe.
the dirt! Storming arrow! Not ready. That would only slow me down.
Quickly. Thank you.
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
I'm listening.
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Rayclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
Yes. Yes, I have.
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Excuse me. Do not assume I'm on board.
Utopia is a dream, but Rayclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? Utopia is not possible while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you, none to tell you how to live.
No one owns me, missionary.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Rayclast.
I'll think about it.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order. Our Savior is a mere... If you wish... As we speak...
I'll think about it.
You will not regret...
When will your mission be over?
No more pain. No more suffering. No more horrors upon the world. A fresh start. A time we can be proud of. Rayclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations. Unnatural creations. Creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
Sounds like mankind to me.
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our Savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The first ones have never brought me harm. Why should I fear them?
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? You are interested, yes? I knew it. Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready. We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
We've always been on our own. Why should they help us?
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Rayclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension, yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
Have they told you about their king? What's his aim?
The Kalguran king seeks Vaal artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Vaal destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake.
For the Savior.
Oh, it's you. He's been a great teacher, no doubt about it. But gosh, has he gotten soft as he's aged.
In what sense? He seemed perfectly normal to me.
Yes, frightfully normal. Years ago, he'd drive a hard bargain. He was a great negotiator. Then he went and had children. Oh, awful. Now he seemingly doesn't have the energy to haggle. Almost gives stuff away. Good.
What you need? I'm not a tour guide. Got an up, best ask.
Short.
Don't take a lost count. Who knows? Why are you asking? Who sent you? Bugger off.
What causes your paranoia?
None of your business. Move on. Anytime.
This is my shop. Let's deal. Fair enough. Have a good day.
Hail.
Yes?
What can I do for Hale? Fair enough. Bye then.
Storm point!
ready.
Stay dead.
can I...
Welcome. Here for a deal. Here for a deal. Bye then.
silent.
Then it's time I lifted the curse.
Disappear. Taste salt. Fire in that hole. Disappear.
Storming arrow!
None may leave this accursed island. Drowning sorrow to your captain. Drowning sorrow. Endless misery. Drowning sorrow.
Hope this does what Freya says it will.
Greetings. Move swiftly.
What can I do for you? Hail. Until next time.
Not here.
Freya Heartland's still around and trapped on Journey's End? How strange. I believe I know the runes that could break that seal.
Forge them, and I'll return with Freya.
Reclast has always been full of surprises. So be it. I'll forge those spikes with haste. There we go. That should do it. Be careful out there.
Freya's lucky I'm feeling generous.
Farewell.
Ahoy!
You have the Verisium spikes? Quickly, impale these totems.
Will this plan actually work?
Are you not familiar with the power of runes?
Verisium's the very found, as they say.
A metal
Danig,
ball.
bit of a skilled
A type of
magic.
One and the same.
Goodbye.
Let's hope this works.
Oh, shite! What's going on? Oh, we've been played, haven't we? I'm out of here.
Storm Point!
I should have known something was off about all that. In my younger days, I'd never been fooled by such a charlatan.
I don't believe my eyes or ears anymore.
Aye, perhaps. Nonetheless, the fog is cleared and a Kalguran always pays up. As promised, this is for you. I should have known that wasn't Freya Hartland. Whatever it may have been, it gives me chills thinking about it, so I don't want to.
That had to have been a god. The Black Crow. The gods have many names across Rayclast, but the Ezamites do not know this.
Tell it to the Skalds, will ya? I'd rather not know. Bugger off! Keep it up.
Welcome. I should have trusted my instincts. I knew something was strange about that situation. I suppose this confirms the Heartlands are long dead.
On the rare occasions I trust, I tend to get burned.
Survive.
Quickly.
What can I do for you? Let's deal. Business has been on the rise ever since he took up residence outside my shop. People duck in here to seek refuge from him, and I make a sale while they hide. It's a win for everybody. Fair enough.
Shocking.
Have a good day.
Spiral Volley spins around while firing a volley of arrows in all directions, aiming at enemies if possible. If you have any frenzy charges, Spiral Volley will consume them to deal more damage and chain to enemies. Toxic Domain infects the ground around you with malignant power. While you stand in this area, you regenerate life, and your bow attacks cause poisonous pustules to sprout from enemies, but your skills will be more expensive. Toxic Domain infects the ground around you with malignant power. While you stand in this area, you regenerate life, and your bow attacks cause poisonous pustules to sprout from enemies. Magnetic Salvo targets every lightning rod stuck into enemies or terrain from your other skills, and fires a lobbed shot at each of them. The rods will explode for massive damage. Magnetic Salvo targets every lightning rod stuck into enemies or terrain from your other skill.